Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. It's Vanessa here, and I have brought you guys in close to me because I am doing a foundation demo. Today I'll be using the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation, and I have been wanting to try this for a very long time. I went to my Ulta like last week and I finally got the time to record it. I have played with this foundation a little bit, but I did want to get on camera and talk about it because you guys have been asking me to try it out. So that's why I am here. I've got on my wrap because you know my hair ain't done. I did a little bit of eyeshadow on the eyes, nothing you guys haven't seen. So let's just go ahead and get started with this foundation demo. And I went ahead and picked up the shade Casablanca 450. Looks like this. And when I was at the Ulta, I did notice that there wasn't really a shade that was for me unless I mixed the shade, because if you guys notice, my face is really light right here, and then it's really dark around and on my neck. But usually I would be able to find a foundation to kind of match me. Before I apply the foundation, I'm going to use the Smashbox The Original Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. And I'm just going to only apply a little bit. So because I applied my foundation either with a sponge or my favorite foundation brush, you guys know I love this brush. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush. I'm going to apply it on both sides using two different applicators. So it comes in this little tube like this. And the only thing I really don't like is I can't see the foundation unless I open it up, but it's okay. So I'm only going to apply a little bit because when I tell you this foundation is super full coverage, I know it looks a little bit yellow on me, but I really like how it covers. And then on this side, I'm going to just take my brush. Notice you really don't need a lot, and you guys know I'm heavy-handed on my foundation. I'm really just covering up my whole face. Look at that. It's beautiful coverage. I mean, this is really flawless, you guys. And the coverage is, I just want to say before you even grab this foundation, please understand that it is a full coverage. No, it's not semi. No, it's straight up full coverage. And you guys saw that I just put on a few dots. And then on this side, I'm going to use my sponge, because I know some of you guys like to use sponges to apply your foundation. I think I would probably prefer a sponge to apply this because it thins out the foundation versus a brush that really keeps the product on your face. And you see I have a little bit of discoloration up here. I don't even need to color correct because again, this foundation is super duper full coverage. And I've tried this, like I said already, I've tried the foundation already on my own because I kind of wanted to wear the color before I shared it with you guys. And I took some of my eyebrow off. That's how serious this foundation can be. And this is the side, hold on, this is the side that I'm applying the beauty sponge, and this is the side that I've applied the brush. As you guys can see, the brush application gives you a more flawless, whereas this one gives you a more glowy. I go over with the brush just because it just makes more sense to me. But so far, I really love the finish of the foundation so far. It doesn't give you like a really matte finish. It kind of gives you like a semi satin kind of finish to it. So if you are a girl with dry skin, I really think you would like this foundation because it really complements dry skin. If you're oily, I don't really know how this will work for you because it's super semi, it's like a satin foundation. It's not really that matte, if that makes sense. Look how pretty it is though. I look really glowy and flawless in just one application. I literally gave myself a few dots. So while I'm applying my concealer, I'm applying the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm going to kind of talk about the foundation. So on the website, it says the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Foundation offers a smooth application with a natural and soft matte finish to give you a flawless coverage, which I already said earlier. A great formula to even out the complexion, refine skin texture, and erase blemishes. And I have to say it does just that. I don't really see any of my blemishes peeking through. neither do I see any of my texture. I kind of have a little bit of texture going on right here, but it looks really pretty. And I usually do apply color corrector on my mouth, but because this foundation is super full coverage, I was able to kind of skip that step. So it pairs well with my concealer that I already have. I do want to go ahead and grab the Juvia's Place concealer. That's $14, by the way. Can't beat that. But I kind of want to use my Tarte Shape Tape Up before I go ahead and buy some more concealer because, you know, I ain't got it like that. So as you guys can see, this pretty much transformed my face. It really looks really flawless when you pair it with another concealer that's not Juvia's Place. So that's really nice. I think I applied a lot of concealer because I usually would, just because my usual foundation isn't that full coverage, but because this one is full coverage, I now know that I can apply less foundation, less concealer when I use this. So far so good. I'm going to kind of just finish up my face, speed it up real quick, and then I'll be right back to kind of talk to you guys about the foundation. Alright, so I went ahead and changed up my hair wrap situation, and I went ahead and bronzed up the skin and added some gloss. I just wanted to come on here and just kind of talk to you guys about the foundation itself. At Ulta, the foundation retails for $20, and I think that is an amazing price point. One, because you can go down the street and get it at Ulta, and two, because it's such a luxurious foundation. I think it's very comparable to any full coverage high-end foundation. If I had to give this foundation a recommendation, I definitely would. I would say that if you are more on the drier skin, I think that this foundation is perfect for you because it's not fully matte. It has like a semi-matte kind of like satin finish to it that you can set if you want to. If you are an oily skin girl, I would suggest this foundation if you are going to set it in place. Now, if you have more drier skin, you can kind of leave it on the skin. You don't have to set it if you don't want to, and you can kind of just wear it as is because it does have that semi-matte formula to it, which is super duper gorgeous. Again, this foundation has over 40 shades. And when I went into Ulta, I thought it was really beautiful how the shades start from darkest to lightest. So they really let those dark shades shine in the front, and then they go all the way to their 42nd shade in its lightest shade. And I thought that was amazing. The only downside I can really say about this foundation is that I wasn't able to find my direct match. Like, I had to mix a few colors in order to get my match, but because I'm sensitive about spending my coin on makeup, unless I absolutely love it, I only picked up one of the shades. And again, this is in shade Casablanca 450. If I mixed this shade with a more of a yellow tone, it kind of gave me my match. But because it oxidizes and I'm able to bronze my skin and conceal, it does come out really, really beautifully. This is like my second or third time trying this out, and I absolutely love it. But honestly, I've worn it already, and I really, really enjoy this foundation. And I said I would only come on my channel when I had something great to share with you guys, and that is this foundation itself. If you guys are a longtime supporter of mine, you know that I love Juvia's Place, and I'm wearing the Warrior palette on the lids today, and I'm also wearing this shade here as my contour bronzer shade or on my cheeks. So if you are pairing the Juvia's Place products with the foundation, you'll absolutely fall in love with it. I'm really excited about this foundation launch because I just think that Juvia's Place is such an awesome and affordable brand. And I remember when they started off as a brand on Instagram. I love them. I always have loved them. They're really, really affordable, and any girl can pick them up. So if you haven't already, go ahead to Ulta or the Ulta website or Juvia's Place website and shop their new foundation. I promise you guys, you will absolutely love it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there are any other products that you would like to let me try out, recommend, let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe because we are on the way to 11,000 subscribers, you guys. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.